Hello, Crazy Crafters! We're so excited to be here for Technique of the Week at Krazy Kreations.
Yes, so Technique of the Week means it must be Wednesday, and it is. And we have a brand new way to show you how to use some of the Krazy Kreation products.
Yes, and those include vinyl outline stickers, handmade microfine glitter paper, card making kits, alcohol markers, so much more.
So much more is right. So before we go any further, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Kara.
And I'm Jackie.
And we are a mother-daughter team here at Krazy Kreation, located in beautiful Wairika, California.
And I like to tell you that we call ourselves and our team the Krazy Crew.
That's right, the Krazy Crew. Crazy with K and Crew with K.
Now we are live here on Facebook, so what that means is you can interact with us, starting with letting us know where are you tuning in from today. Let us know in the comment section below. But if you have any questions throughout the video, you can type a comment, we'll read it and answer while we're live. And if we don't get a chance to do that, we also have Eric who's responding to the comments. And then there's also a replay available.
Absolutely. Now, we do want to let you know that we are going to show you a technique which is really fun. And if it's something that sparks your interest, hang tight till the end because we will have a technique kit available for sale.
And there's always a deal on the kit, but there's a limited quantity, so you want to jump on that as soon as possible. We'll mention more of the kit at the end of the video.
Okay, so I say let's see what's crazy, what's new here at Krazy Kreations.
Okay, let's do it. Starting with our beautiful sample.
All right, this sample is gorgeous. I love it. What do you think?
So just right off the bat, I love the colors. Lots of purple, and a lot of crazy crafters out there love the color purple.
I love purple, and you know what's so great about this? It's featuring our brand new, just arrived purple highlight glitter paper. So I don't know if you could see that, but all the sparkles in here are purple. I just love that.
Yes, so whenever we say highlight, it means the color of the sparkle on the glitter paper. So not only is this featuring our brand new purple highlights, which is a limited edition glitter, but this is a fancy fold card.
Yeah, so it's kind of a twofer, right?
So this card opens this way, really fun, and then it also opens this way.
Yes, so it's perfect for putting a gift card or a note or maybe a paper. Sometimes I buy things on Amazon and print it out if it's not delivered, and you can put it in that section and still use this section to write a nice sentiment.
And I also really like that all these butterflies look 3D. If you can see that, it's really fun. Whoops. So looks like they're flying off of the card.
I know, I just think it's beautiful. Now, we all kind of can feel the touch of spring. The sun is shining right now. Maybe not back east. I'm so sorry for you guys. But out here on the West Coast, we do have still 46 degrees, but sun out. And it's starting to make me feel like spring. What about you?
I can hardly wait. And these colors are just so mesmerizing. Now, we're going to show you how to create this fancy fold card and what the difference is between the purple highlights glitter paper and then the warm and cool glitter paper.
Okay, so fancy fold card, what that really means is that there are additional scored lines in the card itself. So here we have kind of a standard A2 card, which is 5.5 by 4 1/4, and then we have an extra fold down here, which is 2 inches by 5.5. So in order to get that extra little fold here, we're going to have to use a scoring board. We also have an additional card that's kind of a bonus card in some ways, and it's cut here and then scored as well, which went on the face of our card, right?
Okay, so I've prepped all the pieces already, so let's get started.
Have you scored?
No, I cut them for you.
Oh, okay. So here's what a scoring board looks like. Do you want to talk about what that is?
Right, so if you don't know what a scoring board is, it has these little grooves in it along with the ruler, and you can take this tool, which is called a bone folder, place your paper in there and create a score line along the little groove, and that will make it easier for you to fold. It creates a crisp, clean line to fold on.
Yes, so we have a piece of standard cardstock. This is 65-pound cardstock. It's white. And we're going to do those 2 folds that we noticed here in the main card, the 4 1/4, and then this is really 10 1/2, but if you turn it this way, it is 2, right? So, because my scoreboard is the mini, I want the 2, just so you know.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my paper in here, and there are measurements on top, right?
Yes, so first we need to look for
a 2. Now I got to tell you, I got to switch mine to this angle because this is where I am. And I'm going to put my little bone folder or scoring tool right into the crease, and we're just going to go down the groove. Now if you don't have a scoring board, did you say what you could use?
You can use your paper trimmer if it has a little groove in it where the blade goes.
Okay, so there we go. Now I'm going to turn this around, and I'm going to look for that 4 1/4, which is the standard size of an A2, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so we're live, so I hope I did this right. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to fold this on the score line, right?
And crease.
You're going to want to probably use this little tool to kind of make a crease. And then you're going to fold this one up, just like that.
Is there a name for this fancy fold card?
No, just fancy fold. No big name. But there you can see you have your A2 card. Isn't that cool?
All right.
And there's the fold, okay? All right, so now let's do the other scoring while we have our scoreboard out. So we have this piece right here, and it is measured at 3 3/4 by 7 1/2, is it?
It is.
So 3 3/4 times 2 is 7 1/2.
Right, so we need to score at 3 3/4.
Because we want it right down the middle. So which one is that? So this is a 1/4. This is a 1/2. You think this is it? Or is it this?
I don't know. There must be a reason you made that little line red.
I know. I think it's this one. It's this one right here, Jackie. I can't get my little groove into it. But there we go. Okay. We'll see if we did it right. Let's pray. Looks like it. Yep.
All right.
Okay,
Success.
so we just basically folded this one in half. Okay, so again, 65-pound white paper cardstock, and we did our folds right here.
So that's all the folding for this card.
Yes.
Now we're just going to decorate it with our pattern and solid cardstocks. We've already trimmed these, so we're going to adhere them onto the card. That way we can show you the beautiful coloring.
Okay, so what are we using? I mean, I recognize some of these papers. So shall we do this one first just because it's small?
Okay, so we're going to need the light blue. So this is our light blue cardstock, and then we're using this blue gingham cardstock or patterned cardstock from the Autumn Breeze collection.
Exactly. I love this because you could use this in so many different ways for so many different occasions. It doesn't have to be autumn, right? So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to mat this right in here, right?
Yep, so there should be about 1/4 or 1/8 of an inch, sorry, all the way around.
About 1/8 of an inch. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. I think that looks pretty good. I should get out my little tool, but I don't have it. And then it's going to go right here on the card, okay?
Yes, and it is a square, and it is a pattern that does not have a direction, so that makes it very easy for us.
Yeah. And it doesn't even matter if I put it upside down because the pattern is all the same. So if I didn't have the opening down here and it was there, it wouldn't matter. But I happen to have it the right way. So there we go.
Okay, so that's the
all
front piece.
decorated, right? Okay, now we have this piece.
Now we need our light purple.
I'm going to move this over. Light purple. And what is this pattern paper?
This one is from the, oh my gosh, Winter Frolic collection from Krazy Kreations. This one was released in December. Still one of my favorites though. But look how these match really nicely. They're two different collections, but the colors match really nice.
I just love, love, love these. I love purple. It's like my new favorite color,
Well,
right?
we are in February, and the gemstone for February is an amethyst, which is purple.
Oh, wow. Now this one I'm going to use the floral part, so I'm going to put this on the smaller purple, which is going to go in that little fold that went up, right?
Yes, at the bottom.
Okay, so we have these two matted pieces right here, and now it's just a matter of putting it on the card. So we're going to go ahead, and this one is going to go right in here like that. I love it when a card isn't hard, but it looks like it's very complicated. And it'll go just like that. And then this part right here is going to go on this flap.
Which I wanted to mention, you could easily make this a pocket.
Yes, you could by closing these and then sticking a gift card in there. That would be really cool. Good idea. Okay, and there we are. We have it. Now we need to put the two pieces together. Are you ready for that?
I'm ready.
Okay, so this part, remember, you want the opening on the bottom. So good thing I checked, it was on the side. So we're going to turn this over.
And here the whole thing.
Yep, the whole thing. Nothing but the whole thing. And then you're going to want to try to match as best as you can with your eyes side to side. You could go down and show some of the purple. I kind of went down to the bottom of the cardstock here. And that's all there is to it.
All right, excellent. So this is what we call the guts of the card. So we put together all of the papers. This is the basic setup. Now we just have to decorate it. So we're going to decorate with some border stickers, which are these guys. And then we'll add a few little mini dots.
Yes, so the border stickers that we're using here are the chains, and there are 3 different size chains. There's a small, medium, and large. Any of them will look really nice, but if you notice when you add the chain, look how that just picks up that extra little fun fact, right?
So they're holographic, which means that when the light reflects, you get those shifting colors. So you might see pink, blue, a little bit of green when you kind of shift it around. And what I like about our bling stickers is they're flat and they're sticky. So they're really easy to use and they add that little touch of bling to your cards.
Yeah, so I'm going to kind of put this close to the edge of the gingham because I want that blue to show. And then when you reach the end, you're just going to take your scissors and trim.
So not only do we have border stickers in purple, like we're using today, we also sell them in 6 other colors. So we have red, gold, green, light blue, dark blue, and pink and silver.
Wow, that's right. I thought there were 8 colors.
You're right, there are 8 colors.
Oh, good. I wasn't losing it. All right, look how fast this is going. Do you see the difference already? And then we're just going to hook this to the side here. I just love these chains. I think they're beautiful.
So we're just going to trim, rotate, and repeat. We're on our last chain.
There we go. And then we could add the dots last if you want. Or do you want to add them now?
Let's just add them now because we know they're going on this purple part.
Okay, so I only see 2 dots and I see a flower. So that'll come into play when we're doing our project, right?
Yes, so these are the mini holographic dots, again, in purple. And you can really see that holographic effect on the camera right now. So we're going to peel 2 dots, which are flat.
We'll just kind of put one over here and one on the other side, and we'll add our flower later.
Yes, so is that 3? We like to do things in odds, so are you counting this as 1, 2, 3?
I am.
Okay.
But I do want to show you that when you look inside and put the sentiment, there's another one.
There's the 3rd one.
Yes.
I knew that you had an odd number on the card.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, so now we've got our total setup. We're going to start coloring these beautiful images of the butterfly. And well, all we'll need for this is our microfine glitter paper, outline sticker, and some alcohol markers. So the first thing we always want to do is prep the glitter paper. So here's our purple highlights, and I'm going to hold this up close so you can see, or hopefully we can kind of see. Oh, there we go. See that purple shine going across the paper? It's absolutely gorgeous. So when we say highlights, you still see it as a white glitter paper, but you see that purple going across the sparkles.
Now we had a blue highlight limited edition, which was somewhat similar, but now we're at the end of that. So whatever we have left on the website is all we have left, and purple is our new limited glitter paper, right?
Yes, and then I'm going to burnish or rub this with my fingers, just like we do with all of our glitter papers. But can you grab the gold highlight or the warm highlight so we can look at it? It's in this pile. So I'm rubbing the glitter paper to make it smoother. It's adding some shine, and it's getting a little bit of extra glitter off of the surface. Remember, our glitter paper is handmade, and we do have a recipe for the glitter paper on our website. So now, if we go to touch it, it feels like velvet, and very little glitter comes off on your fingertips.
Yes, and I would say that this has a little bit more of a matte effect, wouldn't you, than this one here, which is the warm.
Yes, this has a more brilliant sparkle, and this is the warm highlight. You can see that gold shimmering across the page right now. Okay, so now that we've prepped the glitter paper, we need our outline sticker.
Yes, so we are using this one called Butterfly Flower. Now what is so fun about this is we're using one as a whole, and then we're using a second one and we're cutting out the individual 3 butterflies. So that's what's giving us the matching butterflies.
Oh, I see.
So here's one where I peeled one and then we have the 2 that we need, okay?
Okay, so am I pulling the entire sticker?
Yes.
Okay. So to grab your sticker, you just put your fingernail or some tweezers underneath the outline and start peeling. Now these are vinyl, so they're very, they're not too delicate. They're very sturdy, and you could just kind of sweep them across your page and place it down.
Now, and you're going to want to do that again.
Okay, so we're going to do it again. Now you do get 3 on a sheet. Oops. Okay, I had a little bit of static there. Okay. Now the next thing we'd like to do is burnish again or use a brayer tool.
Now the brayer tool is going to really add some pressure to the sticker onto the glitter paper itself so it won't bleed when you color. So that means when one color here won't go inside the other. And I like to just make sure where I know that I don't want it to bleed, I'm going to use a little extra pressure.
And just so you know, I did have one of my negatives lift. I'm just going to take a little pair of tweezers and kind of pick it out.
And that would be the inside that we don't want there.
Right.
Pick
okay,
away.
There we go.
There we go. Okay. Now, one thing about the purple, and the reason the purple is different than the warm or the cool, different colors react differently to the purple. So some colors will look really good and some won't. And I'm going to give you a good example right here. So when we do leaves, we tend to like that olive color, right? See if I could get these out. And we usually use YG29 and YG00. It's a really pretty kind of olive green, which I'm drawn to personally. What about you?
It's very leafy.
Okay, so if I go ahead and I put that on here, I just want you to see how incredibly dark this is. And I'll hold it up in just a moment. And then when I go to blend, it looks kind of blah. What would you say?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this color.
Okay, so on the purple highlight, this color does not look very good, even though it's one of our favorite go-to colors, right? So what I want to show you is if you choose to use the G13 and G00, these are very complementary with the purple, and they are going to kind of give you this beautiful jewel tone here.
And to me, I think that the reason why is there's more blue in these color greens. Is that right?
Yes, so I'm just going to go ahead and color this right here, and I'm not going to use a lot of the dark color, but let me go ahead now and put that light color, but look how it's not that forest green. It kind of turns into a turquoise green. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it's kind of like an emerald green.
It is.
Very kind of tealish.
And so that's why when you use different highlighted glitter paper, you want to have complementary colors. Now look how beautiful that color came out. Like emerald, like Jackie said, it's just so beautiful. Okay, so that's the color scheme we're going to use for the leaves on here is this G13 and G00. So do you want to go to town or you want me to do it?
Go for it. So
okay.
Just to repeat, I think it's a good idea to always do a test swatch when you're not sure how your marker colors will react on a different color. Highlights glitter paper. And this is even true with the warm and the cool. You know, if you try to color with browns on a cool highlight glitter paper, it looks purpley. So this is the same thing happening, but today we're testing it on purple highlights.
Yeah, so you're going to want things that are very, very complementary to the purple family, which would be this green over something with yellow in it. Yellow and purple, they don't really go together, right?
Right. So I noticed you used blues, purples, pinks, and greens.
Yes. Those are all kind of jewel tones. You're driving me nuts by that.
I want to be able to see the coloring.
The coloring. Okay, got it. And you know, you don't have to stick in the lines when you color. You can go over the outline, right? Because it's not going to ruin the outline.
It doesn't show on the black sticker, so don't be too hard on yourself. Don't make it harder than it has to be.
Right. And can you see if I got everything that I needed in the greens?
It looks like it.
Okay.
So what do you think of this green? What do you think of the purple highlights glitter paper? Let us know in the comments section if you are amazed by it. I think it's fun to try new things.
Yes, I love that. Look how pretty that is. It's gorgeous. Okay, now the next color, I'm going to say purple for last because the next color that just jumps out is B09 and B02. Now these colors are found in our normal 24 favorites, and then we are going to use some from our new 12. Oh, this one was pink on my sample, but now it's going to be blue.
That's okay.
Okay.
I have to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and put that blue, but it's when you use the light blue that the true beautiful color comes out. Look at that. It just shines. Isn't that beautiful? And you can see the purple glitter. I know you guys can't see it, but up here you can see purple glitter coming through. It's just gorgeous.
So when you were experimenting, did you test out any warm colors like red, orange, yellow?
Yep. Orange works okay because that's part of the emerald. Think of emerald, blues, greens, that kind of like yellow orange, you know, that deep orange, like a topaz color, the lavender. All of those are the ones that work.
Okay.
Okay, so I have one blue flower. Let's see, what other one should I do blue? What should we
do? This one blue, like your sample. We're changing the blue with the pink.
Now that pink is also really gorgeous on here. I mean, I just can't tell you.
Look how vibrant that is. It's very bright.
And I'm going to have you pull that one because that's next. That's going to be RV17 and RV00. part of our 24 set again. Look how pretty this blue is. I just have to show you all. I just love it. Look how this is coming out. It is so vibrant on this purple. I just love it.
Now, again, this is more of a matte finish. There's not as much sparkle, like in your face sparkle, but it is subtle and it is there.
Okay, so now the pink, I'm using RV17, and I'm going to just put a little bit here.
Oh, I want to ask a question for all of our viewers right now. How many of you tried the blue highlights glitter paper?
Ooh, that's a good question. Now, when you pull out with this RVOO, and I'm pulling out from the line, look how vibrant this is. It's almost like a neon pink, wouldn't you say?
It is. It's really cool.
This is what makes me so excited. I love new things, but using the same old things, but they look so different, right? Look how pretty that is.
Very nice. Do you need a little bit of yellow for the center of the flower?
Yeah, in a minute, I'm just gonna dot this dark pink here. Okay. Yes, so what I did was, remember I told you it was orange yellow? We need a YR01, which is a yellow red, kind of an orange. And so we're going to start with that and just dot it, because this is complementary to purple, but it kind of looks a little blah. It kind of brought it down. So we're going to go in with our Y10 and put that right on top. And all of a sudden, whole new color, right? Look at that, bright.
Much brighter.
Very bright.
Okay, so now we're going to dive into the purples, and this is going to be really fun to watch, because if you look at our sample here, we've got one purple here and another purple here, so we have two different purples going on.
Yes, so the first purple that I want to dive into is our brand new purple, which is V07, which is found in that pastel set. Now, if you don't have V07, you can substitute a different color, but I just love this color. And we are going to mix it up with BV00. So I'll let you find that one.
Okay, BV00 is a very light purple.
Okay, so I'm going to do this one with this bigger butterfly here, and I'm going to go in.
This is more like a mauve color to me.
It is, but
very
it's
like a
so
dusty
pretty.
color.
I just love it. But look how pretty this is.
Okay, I do see that some of you have tried that blue highlights glitter paper. So my next question for you is, out of all three colors that we've had so far, because you haven't tried the purple yet, warm, cool, or blue highlights, let me know your favorite.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you on the purple, I am using BV00 with the V07, and I am going to go back over with the V07 to add a little bit more color once I've blended.
Do you have a favorite highlights glitter paper?
I do.
What is it?
All of them.
That's not a favorite.
I actually like the warm. Whoops, and I just went outside the line when you're talking to me, but we could cut that out later. I like the warm, but I am like really loving this purple right now. The cool, I like okay. It would be my number 3.
Do you know the cool is our best-selling glitter
I
paper?
know,
It's
and so
popular.
we all have different, likes. So at this point, I'm just going to go rogue, and I'm going to do colors that I want on my butterfly, but look how well the pink and the purple go. So I wanted to show you that, and I just think it's fun to just, when you know what colors work.
So maybe you should when you're crafting at home and doing this and coloring on the purple highlights, you should make like a little key for yourself.
Exactly. And then, you can just go totally rogue like me and just make this any color you want. Now I'm going to show you what the BV08 looks like as well.
BV08 is a very dark purple color.
Yes. And I see a little flower that I didn't get over here. So let's just get that flower. There we go. Isn't this just so vibrant? I love it. Now, the BV08, I got to tell you, I didn't use this one in my sample. I found it to be a little dark, so I went to part of our 140 colors and I used V09. I found it to be this darker purple, but not so intense, and so I liked it better than this, but I'm going to show you a way that I think this will work okay, the BV08. So let's hope for the best. What do you say, Jackie?
Hey, experimenting on the fly.
Yeah. So because this is so intense, I'm going to use our BV00, and I'm going to do something that Jackie highlighted on our masterclass called the
Kiss method.
The Kiss. So I'm going to take my light color and I'm going to pull up this dark color.
And if you were in the master
put
class,
it in here. And look how beautiful that looks. Now I'll do it without so you could see the difference. So you see how pretty that is?
it is.
When
so,
it's just like this, I think it comes out a bit dark and it almost takes away the sparkle. Do you see the difference?
yes, I do. It is very dark.
Okay.
So in that master class, we practiced the Kiss method a lot. So I know some of you are pros already at it.
So I'm going to try to tone this down, but once it's that dark, it's kind of hard. But it's not that it's not beautiful, but I think this is prettier. What do you think?
It is. It fades it out more. There's more contrast because you want to have that really dark, but you also want to have it really light on the other side.
Yeah, so you can really see the difference. This is the Kiss, and this is the non-Kiss.
Holding it up for you. There we go.
So I'll go ahead and I'll do the Kiss method again, okay? Just so you know. So you're going to take your light color and you have your dark color. And you're going to take your light and just kind of put some of that color on here. Now, am I ruining the pen?
No, so your light color, the tip of your marker, is not ruined. All you have to do to remove the dark color from it is clean it on some scratch paper by scribbling it or doing some little dots, and the dark ink will come right off the tip.
So off camera, I'm just kind of, doing that little tap, 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 and then I'm going to come back in here. Do I need to do something?
No, and by the way, you should be cleaning your light colors while you're blending anyway.
Yeah.
We forget to mention that sometimes.
All right. What do you think? Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, so that purple is really pretty. Now I have a question. Do you prefer that light dusty purple or that bright purple? Let us know in the comment section. Your favorite purple.
Okay, so we have to do the bottom of this. What should we do? Shall we bring the blue back or you want pink?
Anyone.
Okay, we'll do pink because you said pink first. I heard the P come out for pink. Okay. I think it's so fun. All right, and then we could be a little different. Why don't we try our BV00 with the pink?
Okay.
Again, Rebel Cara. And look what color that gives us.
That's
Ooh, pretty. So again, I used RV17 with BV00. Look how pretty that is.
And you can create your own colors just by mixing different colors together.
Now it looks like we have a little tiny leaf and then we're done, right?
Right.
Now, what the next step would be is to trim this out. But I got to hold it up so you can see. Look at our beautiful work here. Isn't that pretty?
It is. You can see the sparkle. It's very subtle but pretty in the camera.
So you're going to trim around this image with your scissors, and then when you color this side, you're going to color your butterflies, and when you trim, you're going to just trim around the edge of the butterflies. And so you're just going to follow those outlines of the butterfly and leave the flowers behind. So the second one, no coloring of the flowers, just the butterflies.
You're going to cut through the sticker.
Exactly. And then once you do that, you're going back to your card here and you're going to put the full piece on the bottom. And then you had 3 individual butterflies, 1, 2, 3, and the small one is going to be a 3D. So how did we make it 3D?
So we used foam pop dots or foam dimensionals.
Yes, and then you're going to put the medium here and the larger one there.
And as a little added bonus or an added touch, you can even kind of bend the butterfly's wings to make it look 3D.
Now we do have these flowers. Where are those found, Jackie? Because we didn't peel them.
Oh, they're on the sticker sheet right here. You've got these little itty bitty flowers right here.
And I'm going to let you peel the sentiment because we didn't demonstrate that on our card.
Okay, so the sentiments that are on the sticker sheets are always one piece per word, which makes it really nice. This one is a very whimsical font. Does it go right here?
Yep.
And if you get those insides, remember, grab your tweezers, rub that sticker down, and then pick them out afterwards. You're going to have such an easier time doing it that way.
And you know what I love about this word happy? It could be happy birthday, happy Mother's Day, happy. It could be anything.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. So many different things. And then here is, let's look at the inside. Here's our happy right here. Okay.
That was such a fun card to do. I love the new Purple Highlights glitter paper. Now we get to tell you all about our Technique of the Week kit. And we added a few extra products to the Krazy Kreations website. So you're going to get a lot of supplies in this kit, and this is how you can experiment and try this card at home. If you purchase the kit, you can always replay this video, and we also give you photos and instructions.
Now this kit will make 3 cards. So you're going to make 3 fancy fold butterfly cards using the pink highlight.
Purple highlight.
Purple highlight. Glitter paper, right?
Yes. So what's the first thing that you get in the kit?
Well, you're going to get 2 of these flower butterfly stickers because remember, you're going to use one as a whole and then you're going to use the individual butterflies for the 3D effect.
Okay, so 2 outline stickers.
And then you're going to get those mini dots, a full sheet, and a full sheet of your border chains. You're also going to get 2 sheets of these purple glitter highlight papers. Purple highlight glitter paper. See, it's so new that I don't even have the terminology
down. It's like tongue twisters.
Yeah, so it's 6 by 6. You're going to get a 2-pack right here. And then you're going to get 3 envelopes because remember, you're going to score your own cards. So no cards, no pre-scored cards, just the envelopes. So to go along with that, we're going to give you the white cardstock that you need to make the 3 cards, including the actual card and then the additional.
4 sheets.
Yes, so you get 4 sheets of these.
8.5 by
and we'll
11.
have all the measurements for you. And then, of course, you're going to want the beautiful pattern paper. So this will be the Autumn Breeze. And we're going to give you 2 of these Winter Frolics, which are double-sided, right?
Right.
And then, of course, the matching coordinating cardstock. 2 of the light lavender color and 1 of the light blue.
Yes, plus photos, plus instructions. And you get to create 3 of these beautiful cards. Now with Technique of the Week, we always include a discounted price. So this is a retail price of $22.49, marked down to $18.99, and there's only a limited quantity in stock. Now there's also add-on options. So if you buy this kit, you can opt to add on.
Ooh, opt to add on. We're really doing tongue twisters. Huh?
You can add on the bottle, the jar of glitter. So there's a 1/2 ounce of the purple highlights. There's also a 1 ounce available. So if you are a fast shopper and you just want to get it all, that's the easiest way to do it. So you can add on the 1/2 ounce jar for $4.99. The 1 ounce jar is $8.99, and it adds it to your kit.
And you can make your own glitter paper then, right?
Right, with the recipe that's on our website. Now, separately, you could also buy the 8.5 by 11 glitter paper and the 6 by 6 glitter paper.
Okay, that's great. And don't forget, we also have warm and cool, so maybe you want all 3. There's purple highlight now. I think we have just a few blue highlights left, and then warm and cool.
Thank you so much for tuning in today for Technique of the Week with Krazy Kreations. I thought that was such a beautiful card, and I enjoyed watching you color it.
Yes, you weren't the colorist today. I was. I love that, but I love that purple highlight glitter paper, and I really, really suggest you give it a whirl. And I like it so much, I might bring it to some of my other classes.
So it is a limited edition glitter paper. So what does that mean?
That means limited edition. We bought a particular quantity quantity of the glitter, and it's been specified to our specifications, and once we run out of that quantity, we can no longer make the glitter paper or offer the jars of glitter.
Right, so it won't be around forever, so I would snatch it up while you can. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave us a comment. Don't forget to like this video or even give it a heart so we know that you had fun today.
I know. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm Kara.
And I'm Jackie.
And we will see you next time here at Krazy Kreations.